tension over imminent sack of 150 Ndigbo in Lagos State. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. The Igbo Council of Traditional Rulers in Lagos State, known as Ndigbo, may have decided to weed out the bad eggs among them, following the ongoing screening and harmonization exercise over bastardization of the title in the state. Now the news in detail. PM expressed glad that there were more than 200 Ndigbo across the 20 local governments and 37 local government LCDAs in Lagos, which means that about 150 of them must go if actually sanity will be restored. It was also gathered that some of those who are parading themselves as Ndigbo in Lagos State crowned themselves, while many do not have followership yet they claim they are representing Ndigbos, whereas it was for their selfish interests. Following the ugly situation, the chairman of the Ndeze Lagos State, Eze Chris Ofia KSM, has constituted a committee to screen and come up with recommendations which will help wield out bad eggs among them in order to restore the dignity of the title as custodians of the Igbo and tradition and culture. Eze Ofia, who is also the Ndigbo in Ibejuleki, confirmed the screening exercise and expressed his determination in sanitizing and restoring the dignity of Ndigbo like in other places. Eze Ofia explained that he was elected unopposed because other Ezes have confidence in him to lead them well with fruit and honesty. He said one of the things he has done was to set up the harmonization committee with people with high integrity to look into issue of scrambling for Ndigbo in Lagos State. He stated that the committee will be submitting their report this month, which means many people will have to go after harmonization. Ofia stated that it was important to screen and weed out some people who have brought bad image to the Igbo people because of the bastardization of the title. We want to restore the dignity of Ndigbo so that it will have value as it was in the past, and those to be accepted must be those who have means of livelihood and understand the importance of the position, he said. Ofia regretted the manner it was bastardized to the extent the number of Ndigbo outnumbered Obas in Lagos State, which he describes as embarrassment to the Igbo and other ethnic groups in the state. The issue of screening has been causing tension among the Ndigbo because many are not sure if they will emerge at the end of the exercise because of their manner they emerged at the beginning. Ndigbo in Lagos. Ndigbo in Lagos. Like, I've not heard it too. Like, this is the first time I'm hearing it. And why would they be self-acclaimed? This is it. People, they want things and they get it by all costs. Look, it is already a red flag if you so much want something that you cannot wait to go through the right process. It's already a red flag. Like we are seeing what is happening in Anambra. Oh my goodness. Where Andy Uba and Soludo, they are going at each other's throats. I mean, no, you are saying that characteristics is already even damping. You want to be a leader. This one says something, and because he says something, you fire back, and this one, it continues like that. Like children. Children. That is it. And you want to come out and rule a state of over how many people? Over 500,000, 1 million people. How now? How? Do you know you're going to be criticized? Whether you are doing the right thing or not. And you are coming out, none of them can even say, okay, let me close my mouth. They kept going at each other. Now, that is already a red flag on its own. Now, what is here? Is Ndigbo in Lagos. People are self-acclaimed. Why? Why will you self-acclaim yourself? Why? I mean, is it how oh my goodness. The job in leadership, I don't know that, but the job in leadership is very huge. If you are coming into leadership and you are coming with the intention of working, you will know that it is not child's play, no matter the level. No matter. Now, if it is child's play to you, that is only when you are going to be struggling to get it. Yes, If it is child's play to you, and now you want to be a leader, how many work have you put in yourself? Have you learned to master to master criticism? Have you learned that in sometimes you're not meant to open your mouth and say anything? Have you learned that? Have you been able to say, oh, this particular thing, this article on leadership, all those things that preps you up and make sure you are in the right track when finally you get that position? Have you done it? Do you just come out and say, oh, you want to become this and you want to become that, and Viola, you just become? Without no, experience, nothing. What have you done? How have you prepared yourself for this so-called title or position? That is what people should be asking themselves. Not coming out and making themselves. I'm even saying this is the first time I'm going to hear this Ndigbo in Lagos. Lagos. Ha. Something is wrong. Something is very, very fishy. And why would it be more than the number of Obas in Lagos if there is nothing like selfish interest, among them? That is just the truth. If there's so much wanted, they should work towards it. That is just it. They should work towards it and not cut through the corners, and at the end of the day, they become an embarrassment to themselves and to their family members. Should not be. This piece claims over 200 out of... Okay. What happens to being called chairman or president of Ndigbo association in a given area? Why is Ndigbo in Yoruba land and other places? And same goes for Yorubas too. Why Oba in another people's land? These Northerners are even worse with their sacking Fulani in every nooks and crannies of Nigeria. This madness must stop. Sincerely, why? It is unnecessary. All these things. Everybody wants to rule, but nobody wants to be led. Everybody wants to rule. Nobody wants to be a follower. Forgetting that in order to be a very good leader, that year they taught us in our social studies. I can remember very vividly. In order to be a good leader, you must be a good follower. You must be able to follow. You must be able to follow instruction. If not, if you have very, very difficult time following instructions from the present leader, it means when you become a leader, you will not even listen to your followers. That is what it means. Then you even saying you want to get there by hook and crook, you want to make sure you are there. It's a red flag. That means you don't have ambitions for that office. You don't have ambitions that will benefit the office you are about to go into. Or only the ambitions you have is the one that will support your pocket and your pocket alone. Pocket ambition, that's what you have, and selfish ambitions. And this should not be the case. It should not be the case. So, to me, it is a very, very unnecessary. Very unnecessary. Ndigbo's here, Ndigbo's there, and all these titles. At the end of the day. Oh my goodness. May God help us. May God help us in this country. People and their ambitions. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.